started.
Got a white boy.
You singing Limp Bizkit?
No, it's Pink Guy.
Oh, oh, it is Pink Guy. Now that you mention it, yes, it is Pink Guy.
I introduced my friend to Joji, like a month and a half ago, and she was like, "Oh my god, Joji, what a sensitive soul! This man is speaking to me on a level
I can't even imagine.
I can't even fathom." She's like, "Have you heard Sanctuary?" I felt that, and I was like, "Bro, yeah, me too." And then like,
have you heard Nickelodeon Girls?
have you heard Dora the Explorer?
Have you heard Sexiga Daisuki?
Sexiga Daisuki. So like, a month and a half ago,
Yeah.
introduced her to Joji, hoping to God she wouldn't find out that he was Filthy Frank, waiting for it. Then recently, I was like, "Yo, have you seen this half Japanese?" This is like 2 days ago.
Right.
I'm like, "Have you seen this half Japanese Australian YouTuber called Filthy Frank?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "Hold on, let me." My friend's Japanese, by the way.
Right.
I'm like, "Hold on,
yeah.
let me show you some of his videos." So I throw up some videos.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "This guy's fucking horrible." She's like, "It's awful." I was like, "Wait, no." I was like, "No, wait. He makes really good music." So I started normal. I was like, "Listen to the McDonald's rap. It's pretty good."
Right. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, got a story about it. It's a pretty good rap. She's like, "Oh, he's not bad." I was like, "Okay, now I've reeled you in a little bit."
Yeah.
I just started sending her like random like the "I'm a lemon" thing where he just screaming,
Oh.
"I'm a lemon!" Yeah. So I'm sending her all this stuff, and she's like, "This is horrible." She's like, "Stop sending me this shit. I don't like this person." And I just type, "This person is Joji," and she was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "They're the same person, Filthy Frank and Joji." She's like, "What?"
No.
She's like, "No." She's like, "No, they're not." And I was like, Yes, they are. They're the same person." And she's had like an existential crisis.
What do I do?
She's like,
My life's been a lie.
literally, she was like, What? So now she's like, "I can't listen to Joji anymore without hearing him singing Dora the Explorer in the back of her mind." I was like, "You're welcome."
It's fair enough.
And on that note, welcome to Tokyo Fresh, where we go on track.
Ruin people's musical taste with Joji.
I'm trying to find more people who don't know about Joji and Filthy Frank, so I can do the exact same thing again. It is oddly satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fun to be like,
just to fuck with people?
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%,
It's
yes.
so much fun to fuck with people,
Yeah.
especially when they don't know like this guy's thing, because his music is so different.
Oh, it like if you didn't know, it's like polar opposites.
There's I actually got the idea because remember there was a bunch of like young people on Twitter were trying to
they're like, "Oh, Filthy Frank is Joji."
Yeah,
when
yeah,
did this happen?
and they were like, since forever. Like
Right.
it's been that way since the beginning of time. Like boy, and they tried to cancel him, and then no one listened.
They're like, yeah.
Yeah. There's a bunch of young people going, "Oh my god, Joji's on YouTube saying the N-word with a hard R," and everyone's like,
Did he?
I don't know. I don't care.
I don't.
But yeah, literally everyone went, "Oh yeah, cool. It's like, we gotta cancel him.
I mean, like, if it's very weird to say if that's the worst thing he's done.
Yeah,
like,
literally. Yeah, pretty good.
it's pretty tame by his standards.
Yeah, I like when now when Americans mention some bullshit that I don't care about, like they're like, "Well, I think that Joji should be cancelled because he." I don't know what nonsense he did. He made the video about the PETA video was really good, by the way. He made the PETA video about abusing animals. I'll bet, yo, Americans, didn't you elect like a weird pedophile president for like 4 years? You don't fuck off.
He made the PETA video about abusing animals, and then he also made Alleyway Guy Fieri.
Yes.
On the same channel.
Oh my god. How did I forget about Guy Fieri? Oh, dude.
1 second though.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Audacity, and my speaking is very, very loud.
Is it?
Yeah, like I'm just talking like a regular volume, and look at how high it is.
Cool. Maybe our things might have got switched around or something.
It's quite possible. Let me.
You want to listen back?
We're gonna pause it for a second here and take a listen. Okay, well there we go.
It was fine. We're good. We're fine.
Yeah, I just need to calm it down on my end.
To be fair,
now I'm not peaking nearly as much.
We had like one rule when we started this podcast. Do you remember it?
Don't edit.
No, that was that. No, it was. Don't remember. Don't deafen the listeners.
Oh yes, yeah, we did have that rule, didn't we?
Because we kept shouting. Forgive me. I kept screaming into the mic.
Yeah, well, you know, what are you going to do?
There were some heated conversations.
Yeah, sometimes it just gets nuts. Sometimes it just gets nuts.
You got to screaming to the mic.
Yeah.
Man, that's hilarious. God, I'm so excited about this week's episode.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was thinking about it all week only because we had that really interesting question for those who listened to the podcast last week.
Yes, the question from Skydoki.
Yeah, about the most interesting areas in Tokyo.
I was gonna say in Japan.
In Japan,
that'd be a long fucking list, but
Holy shit,
in Tokyo.
So
did you make a list?
I did. I have a little list.
Well, I didn't make a list.
David, we have 2 lists we're gonna go through.
Oh, okay.
That I've made. The first one is a list that a company made it. We're not gonna say which company. In full disclosure, it wasn't my company.
Okay.
And we're gonna make a list of what they believe to be. I'm gonna find
hidden gems or what.
Yeah. So basically, the topic he gave us was hidden gems.
Yeah.
He was where do you know some hidden gems in Tokyo? Some
areas. The question was where do you go that's not a touristy place?
Yeah. Where do you go that smacks that no one knows about? You go there and you're like, I've never seen this anywhere on any photo.
Right. Yeah.
In Tokyo. So I was really thinking about this question for a long time.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it is pretty much everyone falls into that trap of Shinjuku, Akihabara,
Asakusa.
Yeah. So I was thinking to myself,
Tokyo Tower.
Yeah. So I'm like, why does everyone fall into this trap? And then I looked up just a list of what list did they give?
10 best places to go in Tokyo, one of those lists.
Yeah. So making sure that you can't see what I'm looking at because that will give away the site. So the list was called it was unique was the name, okay?
Well, don't read the title because I can Google a title.
No, I'm not gonna say the exact title, but the word they used in the title was unique. They were
okay,
these are some unique, one of a kind areas in Tokyo you have never fucking seen. Unique. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Number 1.
Okay, we're gonna start with their list.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump through the list and we're gonna mock them.
Okay.
No, it's a mockable list.
Fair.
So
okay.
The keyword is unique. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We won't even go in order. I'll just throw out some things I have on this list.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yep.
Shinjuku. Is that unique? I love the reactions.
Is it unique? In what way?
Exactly.
Because that's the most generic descriptor.
There we go. Shinjuku for me is level 1 basic Japan. It's a place I can go there to drink and see some giant rats.
Here's the thing. I was gonna say, Shinjuku is not unique because I can also see giant rats in Shibuya.
Yes.
I mean, do you want to talk about yesterday?
That
rat was big, yo.
Oh my god, I've never. We're recording this on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Because yesterday I had to work, and then we went to Tokyo to drink and hang out and karaoke and such. Yeah. You know, the casual things you do in Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
And as we're waiting outside karaoke, before we went inside, we saw a kitten-sized rat.
Yeah, it was about that big.
It was the size of not
probably if the span of my fingers at least.
It was
minus tail. It was the body was like this.
There we go. The body was that size.
Yeah.
It was my entire butt clenched up so tight. I clenched so I was I'm never gonna heal from this. I'm never gonna recover.
You've done the ultimate kegel.
I did the ultimate. I was my abs so strong, my butt so tight. I will never shit again. It was. I would. I heard it in my soul. David, it scared me, dude. Fuck, I can't. It was huge.
Okay, so did they give a reason though why they say Shinjuku is unique?
Yeah, they do actually, which is good.
Oh, okay, well,
ready?
Yeah.
The reason was cultural clash.
Between whom? The Yakuza and the police?
Between the rats and the mice. I don't know.
Between the rats and the Chinese food
Chinese
store owner?
Places.
Yeah, what do you mean?
The thing is, they never really give a reason for why these areas are quote unquote unique. But they just go, bro, it's
unique.
It's so unique. And you go, why? And they go, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
That's being yeah, Natto is unique.
Yeah.
It's yeah, maybe, but Natto's also garbage.
Yeah, is it uniquely good, or are you just using the word unique? It's man, unique.
Yeah.
It's like when someone described like pufferfish
Mhm.
as having a natsukashiaji, like a nostalgic taste.
Yeah, like what the fuck does that mean?
I was like, to you, I was like, so if I eat this fugu, would I become a 50-year-old Japanese teacher?
Will I be transported back to your hometown when you're a child?
I would love to eat fugu and then get someone else's
Someone
nostalgic
else's
memories.
just become a 50-year-old Japanese man.
I'm like, man, this fugu takes me back to the fucking Edo period, dude.
Yeah.
This rocks.
I remember when just the way Okasan used to make.
Man, oh my god, just the way professional sushi chef
Chef
Okasa
Okasa.
used to make.
She caught it right out of the ocean herself. Yeah.
Took out her fugu license.
Yep.
To catch and fucking fish.
Yeah. Using a word like unique to describe somewhere is like kind of like meaningless if you don't expand on why.
I feel like people really don't know where they should be going in Tokyo. Tokyo's one of those places where people go to and they go, fuck, what now?
Yeah, a little bit.
I didn't plan beyond coming to Tokyo.
Yeah.
And then they go, okay, so if you go to Kyoto, for example, you go, boom, I'm in Kyoto, what am I going to do? Temples.
Temples, yes.
It doesn't matter which temples, in what order, I'm going to smash some temples.
Just temples.
Yeah. You go to Tokyo and you're like,
What the fuck do I do?
I guess I'll walk around Shibuya for a couple hours? Like,
yeah, it's kind of weird, right?
yeah, I guess I'll go to Harajuku and look at that one tiny street and then go to the other street that's basically London's Oxford Street.
I want to hear what is the reasoning for Shinjuku being quote unquote unique.
Oh, it was literally culture clash.
But did they expand on that? Because I could say it's a culture clash anywhere.
Hold on, let's find it. It says, in the west of Tokyo, you can find one of the busiest stations in the world with over 4 million daily passengers. And here, you can experience a real clash of cultures, as anything you can imagine can be found here.
That doesn't fucking tell me anything.
It's so shit. It goes on to talk about office workers, the Odakyu department store. No shit.
Okay.
The Odakyu department store.
Well, one, tourists don't give a fuck about office workers, so who gives a shit? Why are you even talking about them?
Don't know.
Two, yeah, okay. Alright, moving on.
Yeah, then talk about Golden Guy and its 288 tiny bars. But they have not mentioned the fact that, yes, Golden Guy has 288 bars,
yeah.
but most of those bars will not allow foreigners to go inside of them.
Yeah.
Most of them have big old signs being like, no foreigners.
Yeah,
And
because foreigners come there and be stupid fucks.
Yeah, and the ones that allow foreigners, the table charges are fucking crazy. Have you seen some of these places?
Yeah, it's probably like 500, 600 yen just to sit at a table. Higher than that?
2,000 yen.
2,000 yen.
I have seen table charge.
Y'all fucked it up for everyone else.
You ruined it for everyone. I've seen table charge 2,000 yen. To the extent where one of our friends, Mike, he went back to America now.
Yeah.
And his bar, the bar he usually went to, he made like friends there. He knows the bar owner.
Mm-hmm.
He got so good with these people that I know Mike and I've been there before with him.
Yeah.
So when I go back to the bar, if the owner's working, he'll be like, "Oh, Mike's friend, come in, take a seat. Enjoy some alcohol with us. Enjoy company." If I go, then he's not working, and it's like
whoever.
Yeah, whoever.
The other person.
I have to say, "Oh, hi, I'm Mike's friend. I'm Mike, the American guy from Kanagawa. I'm his friend." And they'll go, "Oh, yeah. Come in, take a seat. We won't hit with the table charge.
Yeah.
You're not some random foreigner. You know someone in the system. You know someone who comes in regularly.
Right.
You can come chill here."
Mm-hmm.
So my little brother came. I took him there.
Yeah.
And I had to say, "I'm Mike's friend."
Right.
And they were like, "Okay, come in, sit down, no table charge, you're fine."
Yeah.
And it's so hard to get to that level
Mm-hmm.
to be allowed to sort of be welcomed to that sort of community that I feel like a lot of people don't understand how hard it is to get in there.
Yeah. That's partly why I think that this topic is good because a lot of people will just go, "Oh, what are you going to in Japan?" Oh, I went to Toriki. Now,
Toriki smacks.
Toriki is great.
Yeah.
But the question was not where's the most general place I can go in Tokyo. The question is what's the most unique place?
Yes.
Or fuck, I used unique. What's interesting places that regular foreigners don't go to?
Yeah.
Right?
If I'm in Tokyo for 2 weeks, what would I
that is a place you wouldn't go to because you need some kind of inn. Or you have to work your way in, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the things in Golden Guy, you'd have to know someone who knows someone to get into the good bars there.
Right.
If you just go there as a foreigner, they're going to be like,
The
fuck you doing? Like, you're not going to have that, I guess, Japan experience you're after.
Right, yeah.
I assume. This list is very much a lot of that. Like, it's stuff like, it mentions Shibuya, and then it says, like, Tokyo's youth capital. The fuck does... Okay.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Fucking wrong.
I mean, like, yes, maybe, but, like, is Shimo Kitazawa on this list?
It is, but they have it as alternative Tokyo. Which
alternative to what? It is Tokyo.
It is. I don't understand because it is Tokyo. It doesn't make sense. This list is stupid, which is why I'm bringing it to you.
Yokohama is alternative Tokyo.
There we go. Yokohama is
Kawasaki is alternative Tokyo.
There we go. These places are alternative Tokyo. Like, fuck me.
Yeah, I don't like shitting on other, because I assume a foreigner wrote this.
Don't worry, this is a very big company that wrote this.
Yeah, okay. Like,
this is a massive company.
Whatever. Then it's fine. Fuck them.
Fuck you. It's fine.
Like, you're doing no one a favor.
No.
Because when you write an article that says something along the lines of, oh, places you should go in Tokyo, Shibuya. Yeah, no fucking shit.
No fucking way.
No, yeah, like, of course, right? Yeah, go to Hachiko, have a good time, whoop-de-fucking do. But, like, that's not a reason that you should be coming to Japan.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to go to Shibuya. Like, yeah, okay, I get, oh, go to Shibuya Crossing, take a picture.
I feel like the issue is, like, it's okay if we bring up these places that everyone knows about.
Right.
For example, you go, I don't mind if someone says to me, hey, Jordan, let's hang out in Shibuya. Because we hang out there a bunch. Cause it's a nice center. It's a nice middle ground.
Right.
You know,
everyone can get to it
easily.
within like 30 minutes.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
So I don't mind hanging out in Shibuya.
Right.
But if someone's like, yo, let's meet in Shibuya, I want you to now tell me what we're going to do in Shibuya that I've not done before.
Right. Exactly. Yes.
Introduce me to, remember the make your own drink place?
Yes.
Holy shit, the make your own drink place. When we found about that place, it was great.
Yeah.
We still go there to this day.
Yes.
And we didn't know it existed before.
Right. Because it's literally on the corner
Yep.
and then up a flight of stairs
Yep.
with no signage.
No signage. You have to know it's there to get there.
Yeah.
When people write these lists, they give these recommendations, like, especially listeners, be wary of this. When someone says, when you ask someone, where should I go to in Japan? And they go, Shibuya. And then you go, what should I do in Shibuya? And they go,
I don't know.
The crossing, see Hachiko. Talk to someone else.
Yeah.
This person doesn't
That man
know.
don't know shit.
He don't know shit. This man goes work, home, sleep.
Yeah.
That's it. My man hasn't traveled. He's not discovered things in Japan. And that's an issue. We can't have that. So I don't mind people, like, for example, if someone says to me, or you, where are you going to go? You're in Shibuya. I'm in Shibuya. It's nighttime. What do I do? Because first things first, if you're in Shibuya and it's daytime, I can't help you. Shibuya sucks.
Right. Yeah.
I have nothing for you in Shibuya at daytime.
Shop.
Go shopping, walk around. I don't care.
But that's so like pointless.
Yes.
Because it's like, oh, what should I do in Shibuya during the day? Go shopping. That's literally any metropolitan area will have shops that you can go to, right? So like, really, that's not telling you anything important.
I feel like if someone really did want to know what to do in Shibuya during the day, I think the only thing I could really guide them to, which I like, that's still in the Shibuya area, would be, there's like a shrine that's a little bit far from Shibuya, kind of, but you're going almost towards like Harajuku type areas.
Yeah, it's like kind of in between, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty nice shrine. But apart from that, like, it's a nighttime town.
Yes. Yeah.
If you're there at nighttime, make your own drink bar, fucking Yakiniku Maru Kin.
Yeah.
Fuck so badly, it's so good. The 300 yen, 200 yen?
200 yen.
Cool.
Bar. In the 200 yen bar. So, like, this is another thing, right?
So
there's so many places that are just kind of hidden.
Yeah.
The 200 yen drink bar that we always talk about is literally next to a watch shop.
Yes.
You go down a hallway,
yes.
and then there's just an elevator.
Yeah.
And this happens a lot in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Where there'll be like an elevator like that, right? Because like the main street level floor is like some kind of a business. In this case, is a watch jewelry shop. Yeah. But to get to the other levels, there's no staircase. But behind the shop, they've built an elevator to get to the other floors. So this place is in the basement of this building, but it's in like a single file
Yes.
gap
Yeah.
in between two buildings that if you didn't see it or you didn't see the sign,
That's it.
and the sign is like maybe like
It's tiny.
this big.
Because how many times have we've been there many times, but
Yeah.
there's so many times where I'm like, let's go to that bar, it's great, and we can't find it.
And it's
But
like, where the fuck is this?
we always find it,
Yeah,
eventually,
eventually.
but we're like walking up and down that street, like, where is
see,
it?
see now I've like memorized where it is.
Now we can, yeah,
Because like I'm like, okay, there's the Family Mart on that corner.
yeah,
Then there's like a tobacco shop.
Yep.
Then the hallway. Then
Then
the watch shop. So if I've
the
gone
watch shop.
that far,
You know it's there.
I know it's there.
Yeah,
But it's places like that if you don't know where it is, you're never gonna go. Like maybe you'd be like us and you stumble on it, right?
Yeah.
And that happens.
Yeah.
But
generally,
no one living here other than us would tell you, yeah, you should probably go to this place because it's kind of neat.
to be fair, yeah. I've actually, when I bring up this place to people like Japanese people and like foreigners living in Japan alike,
Yeah.
everyone's always like, "What? It's how much?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, there are tons of them apparently. They're all over Tokyo.
Yeah, there's
But
one in Shimokitazawa.
Yeah. There's two in Shibuya.
Oh yeah,
The
they're,
one
they're
the-
across.
they're
they're
across the fucking
across the
street. There's-
I remember the first time we came out,
Yeah.
and I walked out, and I was just like, oh, there's one across the street on like the fifth floor of this
fifth
building.
floor. Yes.
The one in the basement has to be better.
The one in the
honestly,
it's
because
way better.
It's quiet. There's no one there,
Mm.
and you can just like sit and chill out, and it's kind of small, so it's
Yeah.
not like fucking super noisy.
The one that's on like the fifth floor of that random building is always really loud.
Mm.
They've got like 20 TVs playing like bullshit.
It's a bigger space.
Yeah, the one in the
Yeah.
basement, like it is the place to go.
Hmm.
Like if you were taking a girl on a date and you wanted to like go to like a bar,
Yeah.
but you were like poor,
Yes.
it's the
the place to
it's
go.
the place to go, my dudes. Look for it, take her there, she'll be impressed.
Yeah.
But it gets full, so book. Definitely book. There's one. Do you know Daikonyama?
Daikinyama. Yeah, just
I always say
the
Daikonyama. Yeah.
Daikonyama is a
So I'm always thinking of like Daikon,
Daikon.
the enemy of humanity. I'm like fucking,
Daikonyama.
in my head I'm thinking of massive fucking
You
Daikonyama.
just gotta climb it.
You gotta climb it. You
Yeah.
gotta like order that shit up.
Yep.
Disgusting.
But Daikinyama, yeah.
Dude,
Mhm.
that's a good station.
Yeah, there's stuff there, but I don't think people go there except
They
for I'm pretty sure Daikinyama is where there's like a university campus that's close to
yes.
Daikinyama. So what's a Daikinyama? Because I think I've been there, but I don't remember specifically.
The streets itself of Daikonyama are really, really nice.
Mm.
So they loop and they twirl and there's like weird staircases and back alleys.
Yeah.
If you get a little away from the station, there's a really good sandwich store
Yes.
called King George
Oh,
Sandwich.
you've told me about this place. Yes.
Fucking tiny. It's fantastic.
Yep.
That's where I first found out about Daikonyama.
Mm.
And then from there, I looked around the store.
Yeah.
And it's like secondhand stores, which are amazing to shop in. It's kind of like a richer area.
Mhm.
So you've got like high class, like more like upper level, like what do you call it? Like not supermarkets, clothes stores and stuff, department stores.
mhm.
Then really interesting independent shops as well are there.
Mhm.
So if you wanted to go like see like Japanese sort of handmade craftsmanship,
Yeah.
Daikonyama is kind of where to go.
Mhm.
Like, it's really good. You go there, you get a little sandwich from you get a giant sandwich from
giant
King
sandwich.
George. You wreck that. You go on a walk. It's a really nice station.
Yeah.
Especially during like Hanami season,
Yeah.
because the whole thing is full like cherry blossoms.
Yeah, like I
Beautiful.
like there. Jiugaoka is nice too.
Jiugaoka's so nice, dude.
Jiugaoka feels like I went to a different city.
Yes, it's really strange.
It feels whenever I go there, I feel like it's very European,
Mm-hmm.
like a little bit, or like
It's-
the way that the buildings look and the way that it's made.
It's really strange, yeah, the way it's set out. Guys, if you're at home now looking to make your next journey to Japan when Coronioni's finished,
Yeah.
take some notes. We're about to get into lists of
Okay.
places to definitely go. We'll do it like this.
What other bullshit is on that list? Just to speed through it.
Yeah, or we'll pick it up and we'll throw our ideas as we're going
Okay.
through. One of them was kind of one I was like, it's the one on the list I'll give them.
Okay.
The only one, hold on. There's two on the list I'll give them,
Okay.
and they only get two. One is Ikebukuro. I'll give them Ikebukuro
Okay.
only because it's a place that people sometimes stay in. Like, there's lots of hotels around there,
Yeah.
but no one actually travels around Ikebukuro.
Right.
And as someone who used to go through Ikebukuro every day to go to university,
Yeah.
it's a pretty nice station.
Mm.
Like, there's not a lot to do there, but if you walk away from the main station,
Yeah.
there is some shit there. And of course, there's like everyone has like Sunshine City. There's
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna mention Sunshine City. Yeah,
Sunshine City.
Sunshine City.
Sunshine City. Yeah, there's all that nonsense there. And if you don't know it's there, like you don't know it's there, kind of thing.
Yeah,
And there's the big old aquarium as well.
There's an aquarium.
There's an aquarium. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have weird exhibitions there sometimes.
Yeah.
It is pretty nice. So I'll give them that one.
Mm.
But that's it. And the title they gave Sunshine City was, sorry, Ikebukuro was the other Akihabara.
Maybe if you're a 40-something neat girl,
Yeah.
who's into gay men.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So Ikebukuro is where you'd find all the weird. What do you call it?
Yaoi, boy love.
Yeah.
If you are a weird, what the fuck are they called? What's the female version of hikikomori?
Isn't it just hikikomori?
No.
There's a female version?
Yeah.
I've never heard this. No way.
They're like, yeah, what the fuck are they called?
It'll come to you.
Someone listening to this is fucking screaming.
They're like, how do you not know this? You live in Japan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My knowledge doesn't expand this far.
Mm.
But yeah, they love that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know, like, one of
Fujoshi.
Fujoshi. Look at that.
Is in here.
I have never heard that word before.
Yeah.
Fujoshi.
Fujoshi.
That's the
I'm pretty sure.
How interesting. I'm gonna look it up later. That's interesting. Yeah, all the BL stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of that is in
and like what are they? Like butler bar type cafes and stuff.
All Ikebukuro. That's where I was dragged to that time.
Oh, did you ever tell this? I don't think you've ever told that
Have
story.
I never told that story?
I don't think you've told that story on the podcast.
One day I will. We'll tell.
It's a good
story. We'll go back to it. We'll move on. We'll move on swiftly.
Stay focused here. I'm actually gonna run and grab my phone if you want to introduce the next place.
Okay, so place that I like.
Sure.
Okay, easy.
On the list.
On the list. Okay, so the next place on the list that I actually kind of agree with was Koenji. So Koenji is actually a really nice area in Tokyo.
That's like
Koenji is Chuo line.
Yeah, it's
Sure, it is the Koenji. So Koenji is basically like
end of
yes. It's near like Nakano.
Nakano, yeah.
Yeah. So Koenji is really, it is
Sorry
pretty.
for the squeaking.
No worries. Koenji is pretty chill.
Yeah.
Like for all the times I've been to Koenji, I'm like, this is a nice area. There are some nice cafes around here. I can see myself living around here.
Mm.
But that's pretty lol. But that's pretty much it. Like, there's nothing really that I see myself running to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't really know.
Exactly. You don't even really know.
I don't really know what's in Koenji that I would be like, yeah, let's go.
Koenji reminds me of like a poor man's Kichijoji. Whenever I'm there, I'm like, yep, this is Koenji. Yeah. I'd rather be at Nakano, where, right?
Right. Yeah. Nakano's neat.
Nakano smacks. Like
but
Nakano
we'll
is
talk
like.
About that later.
We'll talk about it now.
No. I want to finish their list so we get to a good one.
There are better ones. Okay.
Yes.
We'll do a couple more from their list and we'll let them die because the rest are pretty much.
I mean, we're 30 minutes in. Like, do we want to spend more time on these guys than we need to?
Oh, true. I'll smash the rest of this really easily.
Okay, let's do it.
So basically, Akihabara.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. Asakusa.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Asakusa is the temple and that's it.
Oh,
wait, there's a really good restaurant at Asakusa that I really like.
There's lots. I mean, it's close to Skytree, I guess.
That's right, Skytree and whatever. What's the other? Oh my god, disgusting. The area in Japan that I hate the most.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Made an appearance on this list, and my soul cringed when I saw it. Fucking Roppongi. Fucking hate Roppongi. I hate it.
They wrote Roppongi?
Roppongi's on the list at like number 5. And it says
fucking why?
Apparently it's the center of Tokyo's nightlife. If you want a fucking STD, yeah.
Yeah, if you want an STD, you want to lose all your money in a host club, you want to be confronted by many Nigerians.
Many a Nigerian.
Don't go to fucking Roppongi.
Roppongi sucks. Roppongi is like, if you're in a club in Roppongi, I'm talking from experience there. So I've done this in my youthful Roppongi international student days.
Mm-hmm.
And I very quickly got bored of it. Because going clubbing Roppongi is basically, you are annoyed, like bothered by random Nigerian people who own like titty bars.
Yep.
Being like, come to my titty bar and look at some tits. You're like, I don't really want to. You know, you're paying too much to get into clubs that aren't really all that fun.
Nope.
Because the music's always the same kind of trashy.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
And then you're pretty much spending the entire night dancing with either kids who are like in their first year of university.
Like 20-year-olds.
Yeah, 20-year-olds who are taking like their first taste of freedom,
Mm-hmm.
or 45-year-olds who are pretending to be
20-year-olds.
20-year-olds. That's it.
Yeah.
That is the only people you're meeting in these fucking clubs. It is. Oh, and then like salarymen who have been tricked into clubbing. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Like Japan has like a really good club scene. Like there are some good places to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ageha's pretty good. The biggest club in like Asia.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty far from Tokyo, but it's good. Or like if you're gonna go to bars, like the bar scene here is a lot better. So going all the way to Roppongi to get like basically ripped off is insane to me.
Yeah, it's I don't know why you would do that.
The only reason we used to go, there was a bar club thing called Greenland, and they changed the name to Mist eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And they were offering all you can drink for 1,000 yen.
Holy fuck, that's cheap.
It was 1,000 yen all you can drink, and it was from like 3-4 hours, like from open to
Wow,
like,
that's really fucking good.
yes, it was like from open to like.
Do they just assume you're not gonna drink?
Yes,
I guess so.
the idiots.
They're just assuming that you're gonna be dancing and you're not gonna be drinking.
The thing is, yeah, so you go in, you drink a bunch, and then like the wiser of the groups, the wiser people would leave. At that stage, you go and you go find a new club to go to with better rates. But if you stay in Greenland or Mist, whatever it's called now, the drinks get insanely expensive.
They're doing like a happy hour type thing.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So you get 1,000 yen nomi hodai, drink all you want to drink. It's fantastic. Yeah. But if you are then too drunk or lazy to leave Greenland and you miss your last train and you're there all night, they win. They're going to make their money back, like 100% of the time. So there are times when we got like, I think the first or second time we were stuck there for like after the all you can drink finished. Mm-hmm. And I was like, boy, never again. Yeah. Never again. It's expensive, dude. It's 1,000 yen a drink. Plus.
1,000 yen a drink.
1,000 yen a fucking drink, dude. Fuck me. It sucks. Bring it to our list.
Sure. You made a list. I did not make a list.
I made a very small list.
I kind of have like places in my brain.
Okay.
That I would.
One of the first places that I thought is like it's an underdog. No one really goes there. Mm. It's pretty far away. I don't know if you've been there. It's Tachikawa.
Tachikawa, I've never been out to Tachikawa. The closest I've been is your house.
Tachikawa smacks. Tachikawa is... So, this is more for if you're not visiting Tokyo, but you're living in Tokyo.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of my feeling when you mentioned it.
If you're living in Tokyo and you need to get some stuff done, you need to go shopping, you know? There's some stuff your house needs. And you're like...
go to IKEA.
You need to get that ice cream. It's 50 yen. You gotta get it.
Swedish meatballs.
Goddamn.
The whole 9 yards.
You go to Tachikawa. Every time I go there, I'm like... I always think like, this is... Why do I not always come here?
Right.
Why do I ever go to Shinjuku? Mm-hmm. Or anywhere in that direction to go shopping?
The opposite end of the Chuo line.
The opposite end of the Chuo line sucks. Yeah. Like, going down to Tachikawa is always an absolute pleasure. Yeah. I get off the train and I'm like, this station is massive. Mm-hmm. There are people everywhere and I have space to walk and breathe. Right. There's IKEA here. Do I need anything else? This is fantastic. Like, it is... Oh. And there's trams. Not trams. There's a monorail, forgive me.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
and it goes to the zoo.
Oh, there's a zoo there.
There's a zoo, yeah.
Interesting.
Dude, it smacks. Tachikawa is so good. Sorry for those who are traveling to Japan and not just like...
hanging out.
Living here.
Right.
If you're living here, Tachikawa is fucking sick. Like,
to the 40% of you that live in America. Sorry,
bros. When you come, we'll get to you. Yeah. We'll get to you. But if you eventually do make the move, like some of you I know want to, because I get people in my messaging saying like, I want to move to Japan. Are the borders... Someone asked me if the borders were open. And dude, my heart sunk when I was like, bro, not for Americans.
Nope. Bro. And they will not be for quite some time.
Quite some time. I feel like people heard the vaccine has come out.
Oh, and they're like, yay, Corona's over. No.
No, bro.
It's not how it works.
I'm double masking it.
Yeah.
I don't. Fuck. Because that second wave is like not coming to Japan. It's here. It's we in the second wave in Japan right now. Yep. I'm I'm masking up, keeping safe. I don't want that Roni.
Yeah, no, fuck no.
Mm-mm. Anyway, but yeah, Tachikawa was like, you've never been?
No.
Dude, we got IKEA.
I need stuff.
You need stuff.
I need a chair.
Capitalism.
Yes. First, I need money. Then I need stuff.
What I was gonna say? The paradox.
Yeah.
I need money to get stuff. I need stuff to
to
make
get
money.
money.
This is so hard.
Exactly.
But yeah, Tachikawa was good. I
Okay.
really enjoyed. I'm thinking more of a if you're a tourist visiting Japan,
Yeah.
what area would you like recommend for them?
If you're a tourist visiting Japan, it's difficult.
I have one in Yokohama.
I have a specific place in Yokohama, like down to a specific store
No way,
that you
serious?
should go to. Yeah.
Okay, for me, I love Yokohama, but I feel like Yokohama suffers from the same problems as like Tokyo, where that it's so big, people don't know where
what
to
the
go.
fuck to do.
Yeah, and they find themselves like walking around, then going to the red brick building.
Akarenga.
Yeah, and then they're like, well, that's it, I guess.
I mean, Akarenga's nice.
Akarenga's very nice.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like people don't really know what they should do once they go to Yokohama.
Right, yes.
What should they see? Where should they go? For me, it's obviously, like, one of the ones is obvious. Well, two of the ones are obvious. One, it's the ramen museum.
Oh!
Not the cup
cup noodle
museum. No. The cup ramen museum is in Yokohama.
Yeah.
Also fantastic. Very fun place.
You're talking about the other ramen museum that's like on the waterfront?
That's in like Shin Yokohama.
Yes,
The
yeah.
ramen museum.
Oh, the Shin Yokohama.
Right over there.
Right over there. Okay.
It is fantastic. You can buy these you can taste ramen from all over Japan, first of all. And you have these mini servings of ramen you can get. And they sell those so you can eat more ramen.
Right.
When we went there, I think I had 5 bowls of mini ramen, and I didn't eat for like until lunchtime the next day because I was so full of ramen.
I feel you. Yeah, I could see that being the case.
It's really good. It was like a really good museum. There's one other place I really like, but I can't remember I don't know what it's called. There's a certain name for it in Yokohama. Do you know the pier bridge thing?
The pier bridge.
So you have like Elephant Park, right?
Yeah.
Zonohana Koen. Elephant Nose Park, whatever it's called. So when you go up Elephant Nose Park, it leads you to this how do you explain it? It's like an island. Like a tiny little island they've made on the ocean. It's like a man-made island. You can go to the top of that, and it's like a weird grassy, like fake grass sitting places that you can hang out in.
Right.
And it is fucking fantastic at nighttime. Because at nighttime, everyone is just chilling there, drinking, hanging out. But here's the thing. If you get there around sunset and you sit like in the middle, if you look towards Yokohama City, because already from there, the view of Yokohama City from that like pier thing, fucking beautiful. If you get there at sunset, you know what you can see?
What's that?
Mount Fuji.
Oh, really?
Fucking Mount Fuji's visible through the buildings.
Ooh,
from that place. It is so fucking beautiful, dude. It is insane. I gotta find out what it's called because I'm not gonna.
I assume this is what actually Jay sent in.
Oh,
I think he probably mentioned it. If you look in the
chatty things.
It was in the answers in the Instagram. I think. It's probably there. I think that's probably the correct.
Hold on, I'll see what Jay says.
Yeah.
Chat. Wait while I check the voice notes.
It's not in the voice notes. It's in. Let me just find it. Right
Got
here.
it.
The Osambashi Pier.
Osambashi Pier. Ask Jordan about when he. Yep. That's exactly what it is, dude.
Okay.
Osambashi Pier is fucking Jay, nicely done. Yeah, Osambashi Pier is fucking fantastic. It's like if you're traveling around Japan, especially in Yokohama, is a really good place to like end the day. Yeah. Especially when you're with your boys, especially. Fantastic. You sit there, you knock some drinks back. You know, drink some tea if you're into that kind of thing. Just chill. It is so nice, especially in summertime. Fuck me, dude. What store are you looking at in
I'm trying to find it because God, I can't
remember the name?
What the fuck the name is?
What type of store is it?
It's like chai tea.
Oh my God, David, yes.
Yeah, and I can't.
In Yokohama?
Yeah, it's in Chukagai. It's in Chinatown. But the problem is that Chinatown is just like this absolute fucking like mess of streets.
Yes.
And I like kind of know where the fuck it is, but not quite. So I'm kind of like, where the hell is this? Is it on this street? Yeah, like this is the problem, right? Like I'm looking for
a certain restaurant,
a specific place.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
Oh my God, I actually found it. Fuck
yes. It's fuck.
Is it called Chai Time?
Nope.
Fuck.
It is literally called Chai Tea Cafe.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like I've been there multiple times. The inside is quite nice. Like the inside looks like I can show Jordan a picture. The inside is nice. You can just,
oh wow!
You just go up to the second floor, and it has like hammocks and stuff you can sit in, and tables, and you can just
holy shit
drink your fucking chai tea and just chill out, and it's nice. And they actually have like legitimately good chai tea.
David, that is a fucking hidden gem.
Yeah,
that is beautiful.
I went to it once when I first moved here, and every time I'm in Chinatown, I make sure that I go.
It's one of those places.
Yeah,
I love those places.
Yeah.
There's a really good place in. Speaking of chai tea, there's a really good place in Nokibukuro in Kichijoji.
Kichijoji, yeah, you mentioned it before.
Yeah, Chai Time. It is fantastic. I think that store has the best chai I've drank in Japan. This one might have a fucking.
It's good. It's good. I liked it enough that I went again. There's not many.
That's good, yeah.
There's not many restaurants that I'll go back to a second time unless it's like really good, or it's really close to my house,
or it's very cheap.
Yeah, it's one of those three,
or all three at the same time.
Yeah,
man, if it's all three, those rare all three at the same time ones. Do
Mm-hmm.
you know what's all three at the same time ones? Make your own drink bar in Shibuya.
Yes,
that is cheap as fuck.
It's cheap as fuck.
It's really good.
It's really good.
Do you know what I crave sometimes in the deepest recesses of my soul?
What's that?
The ishiyaki cheese curry.
Yeah. I'm craving it right now. I haven't eaten dinner.
Yo, me too.
Yeah.
I have not eaten lunch. No, I had lunch. Coffee is lunch, right?
I mean, if you want it to be.
It's lunch. I'm a grown-up.
Sure.
I can decide lunch.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
What other places you got?
So, Yokohama going up to Kawasaki. So, for me, I'm not really an expert in Kawasaki. You used to, live around here.
Yeah, I used to live in Kawasaki. I lived there for, a year.
What do you think about Kawasaki?
Kawasaki's interesting because you have, so it's weird when I moved, the La Zona Mall had just opened up.
No way.
Right? So I kind of don't know what Kawasaki was like before that mall was there.
But now it's open.
It's open. I will say though, pour one out for fucking Kawasaki Warehouse. R.I.P.
Oh, dude, yes.
R.I.P. Kawasaki Warehouse.
Dude, honestly, I know people who wanted to come to Japan I know people who didn't know it was closed. Oh, you have the membership card still?
I still have my membership card.
David.
Kawasaki Warehouse.
Dude.
Actually, that's not what it's called. It's called Anata no Warehouse.
I saw Anata no Warehouse. But it's Kawasaki Warehouse.
Yeah, it was so cool. It was it was an arcade. Well, not... It was like a game center, I guess.
Like an old school.
Yeah. But it was all built like Kowloon Walled City.
Yeah.
Like 1970s China, walled city. It looked fucking cool. Yeah, it was awesome. And it was cheap.
Why did it close down? Just money?
They couldn't afford the rent, basically.
Tokyo.
To rent an entire fucking building, right, is kind of rough.
I wondered how they would even make their money.
I have no idea.
Because games 100 yen a pop.
Yeah.
How are you making money on that? I mean, I guess it's it must be good money, but still, even the other game center, there's one in another game center closed down somewhere.
The Sega in Akihabara.
Yeah, closed down.
Yeah, Sega 2.
Was that also because they just couldn't afford the rent?
Basically.
Man, Tokyo is fucking renting people out of places. Holy shit.
I think one of the things is for Sega 2, I think the writing was on the wall a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it was probably breaking even, maybe just making money. But then Corona hit, right? And people just not going out and they're not spending money because they're not going to game centers. So, like, what do you expect is going to happen, right? Eventually, they're going to get to a point where they go, we can't afford to pay rent. We have to close. End of story.
I feel like that's happening with a lot of places as well.
Yeah, it makes me kind of worried, too, because, like, you could be going to your favorite place one day and then the next week they're like, sorry, we got to close.
Is that we close, Brad? That's it.
Yeah.
That is sort of powerful, of course, now a lot of times in in Japan.
Yep.
I mean, Tokyo's so expensive. Like, it's really like sort of pushing out smaller cafes, smaller brands, like to like bring them more sort of what's the word? Corporations.
Yeah, like franchises.
Franchises.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. I'm thinking of like towns. Yeah, so basically, like franchise like really coming in. Like there's a Starbucks in like every station, but there's very few like cool small independent coffee stores.
Yeah, there's not like
nothing.
Everyone just goes to fucking Starbucks.
Nothing against Starbucks. When I want a quick little coffee, I'm gonna hit up a Starbucks.
Yeah, fine.
But generally, like for someone to sit and like chill and drink like a good cup of coffee, it's not really Starbucks for me.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, that's sad. That really sucks. But you know, that's
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna fucking do? I mean, let's head somewhere else.
Okay.
You know?
Where are we going?
So, obviously, everyone says like, I think one of my problems with people still talking about different places they enjoy in Tokyo. I think I said this before. Is that they don't actually give you areas in the station that you should actually go to. They're just like, go on.
Hang on.
Go on.
You asked about Kawasaki, and then you never mentioned what the fuck was in Kawasaki.
No. Forgive me. I completely lost track of it. In Kawasaki, remember that one street we went to for the really good izakayas?
The shopping street?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So if I know like Tokyo is getting more expensive.
Yeah.
So when people do come to stay in Japan, they're not really getting hotels in central Tokyo.
Right.
So a lot of them are sort of moving outwards now. Like, in Kawasaki, they're going sort of more towards Saitama, like West Tokyo.
Yeah. And
I feel like if you are coming to Japan to hang out, staying in Yokohama, staying in like Kawasaki is a really fucking big brain play. Because the hotels are kind of cheaper. They're more affordable.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on where you are, but yes.
It depends where you are, of course. But, you know, if you do find yourself near a Kawasaki, Kawasaki is a fucking good place to eat. They have...
Really?
Yeah, dude, they have so many good tiny restaurants. Like small little izakayas. Like when I was making this list, like finding places to like eat, I was like, oh, we went to that one place in Kawasaki that one time.
Oh, the
yakitori. Yeah, the yakitori place. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that was it.
I went there again.
Did you go there again?
Yeah.
It's good, right?
It was all right.
Oh.
The first time was better.
Oh, the first time was fucking good. I only got to go there once.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
It was all right. To be honest, as someone who lived in Kawasaki, I disagree.
Oh, sacrilege.
I don't feel like there is like
enough
there. There's a lot of stuff there that is like you said, like franchise stuff. So like if you need to go to KFC,
you can go to KFC,
whatever, you can find it, right? McDonald's, whatever. There is a place though that I would recommend in Kawasaki.
Go on.
If you are there, there's a place on that shopping street. It's on the corner. I think it's the corner closest to Keikyu. But in the street, not the corner where Keikyu is. It's the next one in the street. It's called Tenryu. Tenryu. So like the kanji is ten, like heaven.
Yeah.
And ryu as in dragon.
Yeah.
And it's a Chinese like ramen shop.
Smash.
So if you like ramen, it's quite good. I've been there multiple times. I like it. Their chahang is fucking good.
Smash it.
Yeah, it's like I was surprised. And then I realized, like, after I went once or twice, I realized that I had multiple times I had to wait in a line. And then it kind of clicked to me, like, oh, like, this place is, like, actually good, and I've been here multiple times, and there's a line every time.
Hold on, this place actually smashes. Fuck.
So that's a place in Kawasaki I would recommend going.
Yeah, there we go. That's pretty
I would have recommended Anata Warehouse because it was weird enough, but it's closed now, so...
It kind of sucks, yeah.
What are you going to do?
Sad times. I mean, if you're near Kawasaki, you know, smash that ramen shop. I kind of forgot that the warehouse closed down.
Yeah, it closed down the year that I moved out.
Sucks, dude. Honestly. Anyway, I have a really good place in I think one of my favorite shrines. It's really interesting. So one of my favorite shrines in Tokyo is the Nezu Shrine. If you know it.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Nezu Shrine is like one of my favorite shrines. I think it's my favorite shrine in Tokyo, and it's one of my favorite shrines in Japan.
Yeah.
And when you go to the Nezu Shrine, it's a really interesting like area. The shrine's really big. They feel really interesting, like Torii Gate formation. But every time I've been there, no one's there.
Is it just because it's a little bit out of the way?
It is a little bit out of the way, and just no one goes there. Like, a lot of people don't know about the shrine as well. So you find that when I do ask like my tourist friends and also like Japanese friends about the shrine, they're like, "Where is it?" And I'm like, "It's in Nezu." Where else would it be, dude? Like, honestly. Right. So when you do go out of the Nezu Shrine, obviously Nezu Shrine is like one. But when you leave the Nezu Shrine, there's a really, really cool shopping street.
Okay.
Which is like a couple roads over from the actual shrine itself.
Yeah.
Dude, this street is fucking so good. Like, the way I found this street was that I'm leaving the shrine, walking around. And it's like a really nice roastery.
Okay, yeah,
there's a little cafe on the street directly outside the shrine.
Right.
That's a pretty nice cafe. But I was like, let's keep walking around, seeing what's there. Left the shrine, made like a right, crossed the street, and walking up this road, and I can just smell like the most intense smell of like coffee being roasted. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It smells amazing. What the hell's going on here? So obviously, follow the smell. I found myself on this massive shopping street, crazy shopping street. And I found that it was like a really famous street, like after the fact. Dude, this street was crazy. Like traditional handcrafting stuff, like a roastery at the top of the street, really good coffee there. Then at the end of the street, there's like this really popular Turkish like store. Yeah, they've opened, and like, dude, amazing, like such a good street. Nezu. Every time I go to Nezu, I always find something new. Yeah, and I've been there like more than 20 times. Right. Every single time I go there, I'm like, holy shit, this is it. It's a crazy tempura curry place here. What the fuck? Like, I kind of want to live there. But the rent's too high.
Yeah. I mean, that's Tokyo, right?
Yeah. I was like, I listened to it for a brief second. I was like, yo, Nezu, what a good... How much do I want to eat? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Once I move there, I'm not going to eat there.
Yo, pretty much, yeah. It'd be like... I mean, how much calories is in tap water? Yeah. Could I live off this? Have you been Nezu yet?
No, I have not.
Dude, never?
No.
You gotta go. It's so good.
So I'm never in West Tokyo, except for when I went to your house.
Oh, I think Nezu must be East Tokyo. I think it's East Tokyo. Hold on. The Nezu Shrine is...
Am I mistaking it with a different shrine that also has the same name?
Do you know what? That might count as... Nope, that might count as West Tokyo. It's above Akihabara. Nezu Shrine.
Well, that's like Central Tokyo.
There we go. I will put it Central. Yeah, it's Central Tokyo.
It's like Central.
It's like on the border. If that's where I'm living, like
it would be in Chiyodoku.
Yeah.
Which is Central Tokyo.
Central Tokyo. We'll leave it there.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty good. So like that's a really fun place to go actually. So I was gonna say something really interesting. Yeah, Nezu. Go there. It's pretty good. You've never been?
Nope.
Definitely gotta go. Have you been to? I fucking hate Roppongi, but this is very. I fucking hate Roppongi. But this is... Oh, I hate it so much. Okay, Roppongi is awful. As much as I want to, like, rag on it continuously, there's, like, one saving grace of Roppongi, and that's the Mori Art Museum.
Ah, yeah, I've been there.
The Mori Tower Art Museum is really good.
It's nice.
It's so nice, and it annoys me how nice it is, because I'm always like, I want to hate this place.
Right. I worked so hard to hate this place, but I just can't.
I can't. Like, the Mori Art Museum and the Mori Tower, they're both, like, really, really good. Like, that one small island of Roppongi is really fucking nice. And there's constantly having really good exhibitions there. There's really good things for, like, the local community of, like, rich people who live in Roppongi there. Like, that little bit of Roppongi is fantastic. So if you do go to Roppongi, get off there, go there, and then get the fuck out. Don't explore any more of Roppongi. Just do that, and then leave again instantly, and you'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, walk to Tokyo Tower, you know? Make the trip up Tokyo Tower.
Yeah, so... I know when we said that we were going to do this topic, right?
Yeah.
That said, like, you know, don't... Do, like, hidden gems, right? And I feel like mentioning Tokyo Tower is, like... kind of breaking that rule.
Definitely.
But here's the thing.
Go on.
Is that a lot of people, I think, just go from the station to Tokyo Tower. And then that's kind of it. They go up the tower, they go down the tower, they go back to the station.
They do, yes.
But the street that's in front of the... what the fuck is... Zozoji? The temple in front of it.
Yeah.
The street that's in front of the temple has some, like, decent stores and shops on it.
You are right. Someone, it might have been you, it might have been Sean.
Yeah.
Someone was telling me there are some really, really good restaurants.
Yeah, there's a ramen place I like too.
It's matter.
See, here's the weird thing. I don't fucking like ramen.
He doesn't. That's why I'm so
like
surprised
really,
you mentioned
right?
so much ramen this week.
So when I'm mentioning like, yeah, you should go to this ramen place, it's good, right?
Yeah.
So I think I went there when I came to Japan with my friend, and that was like first year of university, and we just were walking back from the temple, and we're like, oh, we're hungry. What do you want to do? We just like, let's go to this place, right? It's just on the corner of the street. Like, there's like a big kind of like torii gate, and then there's like a lot of more street, and then there's like the actual temple. So it's like kitty corner to the torii gate on the corner.
That's a nice
But
one.
it's weird because like there's a ramen shop on the corner. It's not that one.
Yeah.
It's the one immediately next to it. And yeah, it's great. Awesome. Like, awesome ramen.
I kind of gotta go. The only issue is I'm never in that area.
Yeah, me either. Like, if I'm not going to Tokyo Tower, I'm not there.
Yeah. So I think if you go to Tokyo Tower, it is pretty good to explore the area as well as the... Yeah. I feel like that is a very key part of like looking around Tokyo.
Right.
So I could write like a big list. If you gave me all the stations I've ever been to, I could write you a list of places that I loved going to. I could be like, Shibuya, you go here, here. Harajuku, hey Harajuku, fuck it. But go to Yogi Parks, it's right there in Harajuku. Smash the temple that's just off Harajuku's main road thing. Beautiful koi pond, go there. You know?
Right, yeah.
I can give you a list of things that I would do in these areas. The problem is, you might not find it as fun.
Right, yeah.
So I feel like...
It's always a your mileage may vary type thing, right?
Very much so, yeah. Because for me, walking around Yogi Park, coffee in hand, boom.
Yeah,
perfect.
that's fine. Yeah.
Greatest day ever for me. I'm in the autumn. Come on, what more do I want? It's perfect. But for someone else, that's boring.
It could be boring as fuck. Right?
Yeah, I want to. I don't know. Shoot guns. I don't know what they want to do in Japan. I don't fucking know. But I feel like
cut bamboo with a katana.
I want to cut bamboo with a damn katana.
Right, yeah.
I brought this katana all the way from Texas. How am I going to give me some bamboo?
Fucking Johnny Tanaka from Texas. He's come to do his fucking samurai training. He's
trying to get his black belt in bamboo cutting.
Yeah. He needs to learn yaijutsu.
Yaijutsu. Chunibyo-jutsu. Get my room, Mom. Oh, he's a black belt in Chunibyo.
Studying the blade.
I'm studying the blade. I guarantee a kid has shouted that at his mom.
Yeah.
Guarantee it. So, I feel like when you do go to a new station, like Shibuya, for example, first time in Shibuya, what do? Everyone heads to the crossing.
You go to Hachiko, you go to the crossing, you go to 108. And 109.
109. A lot of people like follow the crowd.
Yeah.
So my entire thing is that if you find yourself traveling Japan when the pandemic's over and you can finally get back here, or you can finally come here for the first time, when you go to a station, do a little bit of research. You know, check a little bit of like sites, find things you want to go to, but then give yourself a couple hours just to sort of wander away from the station,
right,
and kind of see what else is there.
Yeah, I think I always see this because I have the Reddit, like I don't know why I have it subscribed because I don't really give a shit, but it's like the travel Japan like Reddit thing, right? And it's always people like, plan my 12-day itinerary, and they have it like planned down to like the fucking hour.
Yeah,
right?
It's crazy. Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, you're seeing a lot of shit, but
fuck yeah,
it's fucking breakneck speed. And you're not really enjoying anything. Like, if it's like, okay, I'm going to go to a temple, right? I'm going to spend, like, an hour there. But, like, once that hour is done, you're gone. You have to you fucking go because you have to go to the next thing.
Next.
Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, right? You don't have time to enjoy it, and maybe
Mm.
people like to travel that way, but I don't think that it's the most interesting experiences and the most fun that you'll probably have is literally doing nothing.
Yep.
Walking around,
Yep.
looking at things.
Yep.
You have all the time in the world. You're not concerned with like I need to be at fucking
This place at this time to do.
Meiji Jingu, temple in like at fucking 3 p.m. Like I need to be there now.
If there's an event you're gonna go to that's happening at
That's
whatever
different.
time, yeah, that's different. You
Because
know,
the event happens when the event happens.
It ain't gonna
and
stop.
if you miss it, you're fucked, right?
I feel like some of my best stories and some of my best adventures I've had in Japan, or even like some of my best interactions with people,
Mhm.
have literally been me walking around Japan, getting lost, finding a cafe and going, I'm gonna drink some coffee here, going inside of it and just making friends.
Right.
Like I think I got lost around Omotesando.
Yeah.
And I was really deep into like a residential area, and I was like, how the fuck did I get here? Like,
Right.
my phone's dying, I don't have Wi-Fi, where am I? And I'm like, oh, there's a cafe there. I was like, fuck it. Let me sit here, open Google Maps, use my GPS, try to fucking find where I need to go.
Mm.
So I'm sitting in this cafe. This woman's like, oh my god, fucking, what are you doing here? This is a tiny...
How the fuck did you find your way here?
Literally, she was like,
Right.
how did you find this cafe? She's like, we aren't even on Google. We are just here. We've opened like a week ago.
Right.
You know? We used to be somewhere else. We just moved here a week ago. How did you find us? And I was like, oh, I'm just walking around. She was like, cool. Well, we just opened basically a week ago. So here you go. Here's some coffee. Enjoy. And I'm like, oh, sweet. Anyway, here's some snacks. Let's talk about London. I'm like, oh, shit. Cool. Those kind of
Right.
interactions, you don't get that. If you go to any small cafe that's near the station or any small cafe that's in a well-traveled area, they've seen
Yeah.
1 billion foreigners today. They don't care that you're there.
Yeah.
You know,
yes.
It's a different level of like omotanashi. It's a different level of like a hospitality
Right. Yes.
that gets given off. It is really about like finding your own sort of travel style and sort of finding your own adventure in Japan.
Right. Yeah.
It's pretty fucking important, especially in Tokyo.
Mhm.
Holy shit, especially Kyoto. I don't know. Tokyo, my god, you have to do it.
Do you have other places that you have on your list?
I mean, like I said, I could mention every place and I could mention a bunch of places and talk about like the do's and don'ts of all the areas, but I feel like
Yeah.
the most encapsulating thing I can say is basically go where you want to go.
Yeah.
Because no matter where I tell people
Recommend.
to go, they're gonna go. I know they're gonna go Shibuya.
Right.
I know they're gonna go to Shibuya. I know you're gonna go to the crossing.
You're already there, aren't you? You're listening to this right now.
At the crossing.
You cunt.
How
How dare you?
Well, we're coming right now. We're gonna get you.
You better wait there. I'll see you at Hachiko.
I really hope someone's listening to this podcast and ends up at Shibuya Crossing on
And they're just there and they're like,
how did they know?
they're just like, oh no, where are they?
I know you're thinking right now, oh, it's a coincidence. No, we're watching you.
I can see you. I'm in the second floor of the Starbucks.
I can see you touching your headphones. Stop it. Stop fast forwarding.
Stop fast forwarding.
Rewind. It's so good.
Yeah.
But I feel like, yeah.
It's true.
It's true. Go where you want to go. Give yourself a loosely based plan.
Mm-hmm.
And then really explore Japan and try to find your own sort of adventure here, I would say.
Yeah.
Make some friends, fuck around, go on adventures, get in strangers' cars, drive around for a bit. Fuck it.
Strangers' cars.
Why not? Go on adventures.
Yeah.
It's the only advice I can give about traveling to Japan or anywhere else. Like Japan, because it's so stupidly safe,
Yeah.
you have that wiggle room to do things you couldn't do in any other country.
Right.
You think in London, I'm fucking wandering around streets aimlessly?
Yeah, at 11 at night.
Fuck you, I am. You're insane. I'm at home in my bed, scared, listening to gunfire on the radio.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Keep the gangs away. Like, you can do things in Japan you don't have the chance in other countries,
Right.
Go and wander the streets aimlessly. Go and...
Yeah, like Tokyo. I assume Tokyo is much like New York, where Tokyo doesn't sleep.
No, it doesn't. No.
It is
No.
on all the time.
Yeah.
And if you want to go walk around at fucking 4 a.m., you can go do that.
I've walked around my area at
Yeah.
like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, I can't sleep. I'll go for a walk.
Because I can.
Yeah. So literally because I can. I'll go for a walk and there are other people just out and about. And I'm like, why are you people awake? It's 3 in the morning. Go to bed.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Gosh dang.
So there's some other places that people suggested.
Go on.
Like Ryu,
Mm.
he suggested he likes Shinjuku Gyoen.
Shinjuku Gyoen is beautiful.
It's very, very nice.
beautiful.
But I will say Ryu, the biggest problem that I have with Shinjuku Gyoen is that you and everyone else likes Shinjuku Gyoen, so it is very busy.
Yeah.
Especially during like Hanami. I went during Hanami.
Rookie mistake.
Don't.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Hanami and also like autumn viewing as well.
It's bad.
It's really full.
There's so many fucking people.
Yeah. It is beautiful if you do want to go Shinjuku Gyoen.
Yeah.
Same rule of anything. Go very early.
Mm-hmm.
Go as early as possible.
Early as you can possibly go.
Yeah. The gates open. Be the first one in there. If you want to take your photos, you want to get like anything Instagram worthy, you need to go early. If you go like an hour after opening, people are coming in. Like it's pretty crazy. But yeah, it's a nice park though. It's beautiful.
Have you ever been to? Since you mentioned Daikinyama, Skydoki also mentioned a place in Daikinyama. Have you ever been to Tea Site in Daikinyama?
Tea Site?
It is. I've been there. It is the fucking. It's just awesome. It is an awesome like cafe, super big cafe bookstore.
I know this place. Fucking that's I never knew what it was called.
Yeah,
it's fucking sick.
I didn't know what it was called until they sent the message in. They're like, "Oh, my favorite place is Tea Site Daikinyama." I'm like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
And then I looked at the pictures. And I'm like, "Oh, I've been there. This place rocks. This place is cool."
Dude, there's that nice like wooden street as well. The big old like weird secret path type thing there. I'm never gonna say what it is. You walk around Daikinyama, you'll find it.
You'll find it.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah, it's a nice area.
Tea Site's really nice. Holy shit.
Like that. There's like a section of the Toyoko-sen that's just.
Like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's Denen Chofu,
yes,
Jiyugaoka, Daikinyama.
Fuck.
Those 3 stations on that thing, it's good. Yeah, everything there is like kind of nice.
Good. Man, you get those clusters of areas where everything is just like perfect.
Yeah.
That is one of them.
Yeah.
That is a rare cluster where no matter where you go in this area, it is nice.
Yep.
It's photo worthy, it's Instagram worthy, there's gonna be some nice food there, good people. Like it's a beautiful area, like honestly. Man.
Do you have any other ones?
I gotta travel. I'm going for the questions now. I'm seeing what else.
I have a place that I would recommend that people do go. This will probably actually be on other people's like tourism things. Like people, you should go here.
Go on.
I didn't know he said like don't go to touristy places, but
sometimes you gotta.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta. If you come to Japan and you go to Akihabara and you're kind of like,
yeah, yeah. People have that. Yeah, a lot of times.
You're kind of like it's not what I expected.
You might mention the same place I'm gonna mention, but we'll see.
Yeah, I recommend that you go to Nakano.
You didn't. That's good. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Nakano is good.
Nakano is nice. The area in front of Nakano Broadway is cool. It's like a long shopping street.
Yep.
It's neat. The area to the immediate, if you're coming from the station going up Nakano to Nakano Broadway, the area immediately to the right is all izakayas and food. So if you go there at like 7 or 8, everything is open. It's good food pretty much everywhere. And Nakano Broadway is just weird. Like it's just this maze of shops that have secondhand goods, and they're all really old, and you can just find like really weird shit. Like there's a shop that I went to specifically because Chihiro hadn't been there. Yeah. So I'm like, let's go. It's interesting because I was like, I want to go to the shop to see what they have. And I had been to the shop before, but I wanted to go again just to see if they had got anything new.
That stuff, whatever, yeah.
But there's a shop on the 3rd floor of Nakano Broadway that sells animation cells from anime.
Yes, I remember you said about this. It's like the Hajime no Ippo one or something. Fuck yeah.
So they're selling real cells from like any anime you want, like any anime from maybe like the 80s to 90s. Yeah. You can find just animation cells from it. Because after that, everything went digital. Yep. So there's no animation cells.
There's no more cells.
But yeah, like if you want to go and you want to buy like a cell from an anime, and some of them are very expensive. Don't get me wrong. Like, if you want, what is it like? key art animation from a specific thing. Like, for example, if you want to get the key art of Sailor Moon during the transformation that they use in every single episode because it looks good as fuck.
You can get all
So
that
they made it like they made that animation once. They made sure it looks good as fuck because they're gonna use it over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Or like animation from like the OPs of anime that look really good because the actual show doesn't look like that. Those are gonna cost you a pretty penny. Some of them I saw ranged anywhere from like 1万円 to like 30万.
Yeah.
Like
30万.
30万is $3,000.
Holy shit.
But it's one of a kind. Like that is a cell.
The only one of
the only one of that is literally a one
of a kind thing.
One of a kind item, right?
Holy shit.
So when you think about it like that, you're like, okay, it's a key animation cell from, especially if it's from like a popular show, like if it's from like Sailor Moon, or if it's from like the original Gundam, or if it's from like shows that are just insanely popular, then yeah, of course they're gonna be.
Man, I want to sell from the original Gundam show.
I want some of them look like shit.
Yeah,
some of them look absolutely awful. Like
because they would. Yeah,
they would. And it's weird because like back then, right, when they're doing animation, they're doing a lot of smear animation.
So there's a bunch of smears on
to do like fake motion blur, right?
Yeah.
So you have like the Gundam where it's like swinging its sword or something, and it's like moving its head. So like its head is like weirdly misshapen, and its arm is like looks like weird like spaghetti.
Yeah.
Because that's like the in between.
Oh my god.
Frame.
I need that spaghetti Gundam, David.
But yeah. There's like I was thinking about buying some of the Hajime no Ippo ones.
I want a Hajime no Ippo.
There was one. Okay. I seriously considered buying it.
Oh no.
It's a cell of fucking Ippo doing the
Dempsey
roll.
roll?
And I was like, I want to buy this. And it was $120, and I sat there. I literally was like, I would buy this and I would frame it.
Yeah.
And I sat there for like a good 5 minutes because I had the money on me, and I'm like,
David's got like $120 clutched in his hand so tightly. He's staring holes into this.
Yeah, like this guy, he has like just like 4 or 5 shelves filled with like binders that are probably this thick.
Yeah,
of just animation.
I know the exact store because I've been to it before.
Oh, okay.
It is fantastic.
Yeah,
I remember flicking through those cells and being like, I need to leave the store because,
or I will buy something.
Yeah, some of these cells are that amazing. Like, there's like small ones that are worth like 5,000 yen, like $50 or so.
Yeah, right.
And I'm looking through these cells and I'm like, I would buy this right now.
Yeah.
I remember I turned to my friend and I was like, we have to leave. If I keep looking through this store, I've already half convinced myself. I will have
a cell on my wall tonight.
I will have a cell on my wall tonight. It's so good. Speaking of Akihabara, there's one place in Akihabara that if you like trains, even if you don't like trains, it's a good place to go to.
Trains specifically?
Yeah. So there's a really interesting cafe. So there's a place called Match, MAACH. It's like a
Mach.
What is it? It's
Mach.
So I'm gonna stop that. It's a long ass like shopping street built into the train tracks.
Oh, underneath the train tracks,
yes.
Right? Yes, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Do you know the cafe upstairs?
Maybe.
So there's this cafe upstairs you can go to where the cafe is wedged between the two Chuo lines.
Oh, really?
So you can, there's a photo of it. So you can see the cafe is actually called N3331. Exactly.
N3331?
Yeah, and when you search the cafe
Sansansan-ichi.
So N Sansansan-ichi. And when you search it on Google, it says like permanently closed.
Right.
But it's not closed.
Oh.
The space is open still. And there's still a cafe there. I'll show you. Look.
Okay.
It's like this.
Oh, fucking sick.
How cool is that? Yeah. And it stretches like from one end, like in a triangle, to the other end. So
okay.
You can stand at both ends. The entire thing is glass. And you can just watch the Chuo line pass from both sides. And
interesting.
If you like trains or not, it's fucking sick. It's the coolest
That's pretty cool.
shit. Dude, yeah. When I first discovered it, I was like, bullshit, this is the place. And I didn't know about it until now. Holy shit. It's so cool. I was doing like a photo shoot in that place for the company.
And it's in Akihabara.
In Akihabara. It's like across the road. It's like near the river.
Okay.
It's sick.
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
How cool is that?
See, that's the thing. Most people don't cross that river because Akihabara ends at the river.
Yep. So no one goes further than that river.
Right.
But you go like literally a touch further. Amazing store. And that long ass building is sick. It has like tons of like independent stores in it, jewelry makers and such.
Interesting.
A really good restaurant in that store that has food from like Toyama and such.
Okay.
So good. So fucking good. Yeah. That building, if you're in Akihabara, that you can spend some time in that building.
Interesting. Okay.
It's not bad at all. You got any questions this week? Want to throw down some questions, my boy?
Do we have questions? I
think we just had people telling us areas they like of Japan.
Yeah.
Which is like,
I mentioned some of them.
Yeah, we had Osanabashi Pier.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. We had
Gyoen,
T-side, the big old arch with the cranes on it.
I don't know where that is.
Twig, I'm so sorry. I don't know where that is.
I have no idea where that is.
I will research this. Yeah.
I honestly tried to search for it, but going off thing that's like the arch with the birds, I'm like, fuck it, that could be anywhere.
Man, in Japan, that's like saying the sushi with the rice. I'm like,
yeah. I have no idea.
I know that.
Other than I know it's in Yokohama.
Yeah.
But like Yokohama's a giant ass city. I don't know
pretty
what the
big.
fuck
Yeah.
that is.
True. Well, that's good. Guys, honestly, thank you for your questions and your suggestions. It was really good this week.
I wish that like maybe I had done a little bit more research, because I think if I had spent more time thinking about it, there's probably places that I've been like maybe once or twice, and I'm like, yeah, I could recommend going back here. They're just in my brain somewhere.
There are these tiny places that I don't remember them until I go back to the station.
Right, and then you go, oh yeah, this is where I went to this place.
Yes, like I'll go. There's a good tempura place, or like good soba, or like good udon somewhere,
Right.
and then someone will go, "Hey, do you want to go to whatever Nanchika Kinyaki station?" And I'm like, "Yo, let's go. Sounds great." And I get there, and I'm like, "I've been here before. It's all coming back to me. Quickly, take a left here."
Right.
There's a really good bar down this road. Like it all
comes back
flows
to
back
yeah.
in. Yeah, I guess it just happens being in Japan for so long. You just
you
don't really have a competent mental list.
Like I know, like I've been to someplace like Takada no Baba.
Babs.
I've been there. I know there's good stuff there, but I don't remember what any of it is. And I know I've been there.
Takada no Baba is just the worst station.
Right.
My favorite story about Takada no Baba is that the fountain outside of Takada no Baba is used by Waseda students to throw up in.
Throw up in? Yes.
Yeah. It's fun. Someone told me that, and I was like, that has to be bullshit. I asked my friend from Waseda University. He was like, nope.
it's true, yeah.
And he's like, sometimes boys get naked and jump in there. And I was like, the height of Japanese male humor.
Right.
Getting naked.
Well, it's either there or dotonbori.
So there or dotonbori, dude, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll never understand the fascination of jumping into cold bodies of water. Right?
I mean, I don't think jumping into dotonbori being cold is your worst.
You're gonna leave there with an infection.
You're gonna enter with an infection.
You're gonna enter before your body touches the water.
Yeah. The second that your skin makes contact with dotonbori water, you're now infected.
You're a dead man. There is a timer on top of your head.
Pretty much.
Ticking down until the infection takes you. Imagine. I feel like
dotonbori is so fucking dirty.
I feel like dotonbori is like slimy. I feel like it's like jumping into like slime.
Yeah, I imagine that on the bottom of dotonbori it's just fucking like
that's disgusting.
It's like cars that have fallen in.
Yes!
Someone's thrown a bicycle in there. Didn't they? Okay, recently. I guess like I say recently, but like within the last like decade or something. Did they not fish a KFC Colonel Sanders thing out of dotonbori? That happened, right?
They did.
Okay.
They did. There is a secret world. When they eventually drain dotonbori, we're going to solve every murder in Japan. I promise you.
Yeah, this is going to be like 15 skeletons.
We're going to find all the bodies.
Right. Yeah.
There's going to be maps.
Dotonbori's fucking gross.
This is why I don't... It's like... For me, it's like the Thames River. The Thames is disgusting. So when
Where
someone's
you
like...
go condom fishing.
Yes, literally. So it's when people are like... I don't think there's anyone who's like, let's jump into the Thames. So when I saw people jumping into dotonbori for the first time, I was like, is this a suicide attempt? Are they trying to...
Right.
Is it like a long game suicide attempt? They're trying to kill themselves, but like in 2 months
now.
Yeah, not now,
We'll get
but...
there. Yeah.
No. None of that. None of that. Daughter boy's disgusting.
Yeah. It's bad. Don't jump in there.
Fucking on that note, boys, it's Sunday. I got work tomorrow. It's dinner time.
Yeah, I got work tomorrow too.
It's time to get some munch on, guys. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna leave you.
I hope you like this new area.
For those watching on the video,
for the 3 people who are watching the video,
we love you.
Yes.
For the rest of you who are listening, for the 99% of you
99% of you.
So next time, guys, love you and leave you.